Did you know that by having cover plants, you could water less, and it will also, some of these plants will actually bring nutrients out of the ground. I'm going to show you one of these ground covers that um, ends up being a very great ground cover, low maintenance. It just grows crazy. You could actually break off a stem and just plant it, and you just stick it in the ground somewhere else and it'll grow. It's a succulent type of plant, um, and it's called the Purslane. Um, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but anyways, here it is right here. Just show you this one, and it has a pretty little flower on it. You see? Um, and there's a common one that has a yellow flower. I'll show you that in a second. But this is, some kind of other breed of this. But these are also edible, and they're full of nutrition, omega-3s, which is usually only found in like fish and stuff. But yeah, this is good. As a crunchy flavor. Just found out about it today, but I've been using it with my citrus to grow in the pots of the citrus. At first, it was just ornamental, but what I've noticed is that as it covers in around the citrus, it actually makes it healthier. So I'm now planting in all my citrus pots. This is the new orange that I just got, but the Hamlin orange. So anyways, I'm growing, and one thing to note, I'm gonna have to do one video on citrus, because I did not know that citrus doesn't need pollinators, and so I started to grow them in my enclosed patio area here, and screened in pool area, and you could get fruit without having pollinators. It's really cool, and I love the smell of citrus. So anyways, this purslane is now a necessary part of this garden. Also, is going to add some more stuff that we could add to our salads, sandwiches, whatever. It also cooks down like spinach. So I'm gonna have to give it a try and show you and keep you posted on that. So this is one of my other citrus. This is a Ponderosa lemon, and this Ponderosa lemon, I've been growing that purslane right in here, and it's all filled in, and this plant is just looking so much better than before. Even this plant, it looks probably about the same, but since I put that purslane in there, it's looking so much better. So anyways, this is my project right here. I got this lime tree from my neighbor. It had a lot of black fungus and other stuff, so I've been treating it with different things like soap and whatever, and molasses and all kind of stuff, right? But anyways, if you can make the plant soil healthy, then the plant's gonna be healthier. So I've been putting nutrients in the ground here and keeping it well watered. So it has a bunch of new leaves this year, so I'm hopeful that it's going to be coming back. But I'm just starting off on that purslane in there, so I'm hoping that's also going to help with some of the water retainage in this potted plant, because it uses, and they potted it in this wood barrel, and I feel like it dries out too quickly with this kind of container. So anyways, I'm hoping that purslane is gonna make a difference for water retention and making that plant really thrive. So I'll keep you posted. So this is the common purslane right here, and so that's the most common one, I guess. But anyways, this one just came up on its own, and right here by my pool pump, and so I ended up buying some of this other stuff that has a more beautiful flower in there, and it was doing so well. that's how I got started on this whole thing. But it's come back year after year. I haven't had to plant it, and now it's trying to make this little area more attractive, you know. So if you do have an area like this, like I said, I don't even water this area, anything, and this plant just still thrives in all kind of conditions. Maybe not, if it's too wet, it may not do so well, but if it's well drained soil, it's gonna do well. So just think about that. You could add it to around, you know, concrete areas where it kind of stays more dry, and get a little bit of flour and food. Peace out.